Okay, hello everybody. Okay, I got the first layer of the TurtleBot3 done. I checked the instructions and it says to use 3x35s for all four of these, but it still doesn't make any sense because one's higher, two are higher, two are lower. I don't know, I'm a little confused there. But I've looked at the diagram again and it looks like I have it correct, which is these are the two high ones and these are the two low ones. So we're going to set this aside. I hope it's done. Okay, so second layer assembly. So I'm getting everything all set up, ready to go. Okay, second layer. This is where the open seam's going. This is also the one where the nuts are on top here, like so. Now, I use the longer risers. Okay, these are pointed that direction. So this is where I get confused, but okay, so I need to get my 3x8mm Ks, standard screw that we've been using. Get it started. This is where I get so confused, because it actually looks, if you look at the picture, see, this one's raised a little bit, this one's going to be a little bit lower. I don't get it. I am so confused about how. These are some spacers. These are some spacers that we're going to put, that's going to make up the little bit of a height difference. Okay. Now look close. Well, there, it still wants a little higher. That's like I said, I don't get it. These ones are doing exactly the same thing on the front. This layer should be easier than the first layer. I don't get the height difference. Doesn't look like that on the picture. Oh, dummy. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. It just looks goofy, but it's gonna work out. It's because if you could connect the high one to the, connect to here, yeah, it's gonna be fine. I'm worried about nothing. Okay. Now comes this interesting thing, this part. I was looking at this. Hopefully, I get this to work. First time. So these are the mounts for the open CM. They're like sliders, not hamburgers, but you could be able to slide a nut to adjust it to get it to work right. Okay, so I need the smaller nuts, the 2x5s. Yeah, gotta be really careful you're not losing some of all this stuff. Okay, so I need the 2x5s, and I'm going to need M2s. So I got the nuts. Yes, aim nuts. Okay, so I need the PH machined 2x5x8, which are these guys right here. Now to get this all working right, it's going to be fun. So I got 4 2.5 times 8 millimeters. I'm going to need 4 nuts. I like it how they're all labeled individual bags. It makes life so much easier. So the slider, let's just do one at a time here. So looking at the diagram, it looks like it's this hole. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so put the slider in like that. Wow, this is fun. Dexterity. There's a nut holder. Wow. Let's try that again. Can we slide it in the nut holder here at the end? Nope. So far, wow. Okay. See how they slide? You just have to pop them in there. Okay. Now let's do that for all 4. Now that we know what we're doing here, you just basically you gotta pop them in there. This is kind of ingenious, kind of cool. Whoever came up with this kind of design is cool, but it's like it's fun trying to get the nuts started. I thought this layer was going to be easy. Okay, so I got the nuts and the sliders. Okay, I like this. It's really cool. I know so that, but I like it. I like the design. Cool idea. So let's get the. Let's see if I get it right here. So this one. Yeah. Whoop. Make sure I got the board orientated correctly. So it should be right here. Slides. Push it up. Ah. Okay. Well, the nuts don't fall out, so this is going to be the fun part, getting everything lined up correctly. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. I don't know if you can see this. This is fun trying to get everything lined up. I think I might have left it out on the first attempt. Nope. Okay. Push all the way to the front. Try to line up the hole. Let's try that again. Okay, I can feel the screw coming on the other side with my fingertip. Wow, that was fun. Need to loosen it up just a little bit. It's going to want to slide. Yeah. Okay. That was fun. Let's try to line up the second one. Looks like it's the same exact hole on the other side. Kind of mirrored. Wow. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Yeah. Getting better. Okay. Too tight. Looks like they're in the middle, but it's going to be a little bit of a play thing, you know, just as far as trying to get them lined up. I'll tighten this one up just a little bit so it's not, and then slide it, put the sliders, yeah, put that in the middle. Looks like, I don't know. Well, that's what they're there for. They're there to make sure I got the hole right. The one I'm This is fun. That was fun. Okay. Oh, okay. This is going to be fun, so I'm going to try to put everything together now. Gotta bear with me. I'm going to just kind of, I do want to, you should probably always should do, you look at what you've done, look at the picture, look at what you've done, look at the picture. So, the open CR is going to okay, so I'm just going to have to play with these a little bit until I get them all lined up. I kind of like that. But okay, so that's kind of how you kind of line up the open CR. I don't know if you've seen it. You kind of slide and move those things around until you line up. That's why I did tighten it down. Okay, but before I put the open CR on, screw it in, let me make sure all the cables are ready to go. So you've got, okay, so the two servo connectors are going to be here, so they need to be on this side. The battery connector is going to do exactly the same thing, so let's plug it in. So, okay. Might have to play around with this a little bit, so I'm not going to put the open CR in yet until I get this part figured out. So, the two servo connectors are going to need to be on this side of the robot. Two servo connectors on this side of the robot, looks like. Okay. And getting the battery. I don't know how I'm going to get the battery on and off, and in and out. I guess I just charge it. I guess I just charge it. I don't get to take the battery out of the robot. So to do that, I have to lift this up. So, okay. So, okay, let's do this. Let's go. Hopefully, I can jam it. Jam it in there. Okay, so something like that. We can see this. Playing around with how to get all the cables right. This is the power cable. Something like that. I don't know. just doesn't feel like it's sitting down there right. Okay. Okay. So now these are wrong. Okay. I think it just kind of pops there. It's just a... Okay. Now we got the interesting thing where we got to put the board on and tighten the slider things. This is going to be fun trying to get everything to hook up. So, I don't know, this is an interesting setup. How am I going to get everything tightened down? Everything's really loose right now. That's way too loose. Okay, I like the slider, how everything's sliding, but I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm gonna... Okay, I use the black rivets. Okay, let's take the board off and get the rivet started. Ah, dang. This is tons of fun. This is tons of fun. Why? Ah. Now to get everything lined up. It's not lined up very well. I don't know how well these are going to take. Okay. Seem to be okay. I like the slider idea, so it actually helps get the thing connected on the board. So here's your open CR. Let's double check, make sure it's on the board correctly. It looks like I'm fine so far. Now gonna have to slide the serial connections. Great. So I got to get the servo wires up and underneath. Make sure I get everything lined up right. There's one. Here's the other one. Eventually. No! Oh, why? I had it and I lost it. See if I can get everything lined up now. This has been lots of fun. So I need the 3x8s. 3x8s. Hopefully everything will line up. I think it will. This is tedious. So that's how you here, see? Okay, so that's connected. I don't think the orientation of these servo plug-ins, I don't think it matters which one they're plugged into. I don't think it does. Okay, so those are plugged in. Oh, it's on. Okay. So that's how you plug in the OpenCR. I don't know if you should have this plugged in while you're charging it. It's a good question. I'm going to unplug it. I'm going to unplug it for now. Okay. Oh, this is going to be fun. So I'm going to attempt from the top to screw into the servos. I need the PH2 6x12s. Ah, it's gonna be fun. Okay, I got that one started, so don't screw it all the way in. Yeah, once you get one started, it seems to be okay. They're lined up, fortunately for me. It's been going, this part of this video has been going on for a long time, but I think I'm almost done. And you get the cables in the way. It's always the way it is, hopefully. Doesn't seem to be going in. Let's see if I get another one started. The other side was a lot easier. Like you just get one started, the other one should work. It's like they're not lined up for whatever reason. This is gonna suck if I have to redo these. I don't know what's wrong. The other side seemed to have lined up perfect. Okay, I'm going to loosen up this side because obviously I need some more play. I need play in the... I'm not getting it. Okay. I swear I can see the holes. Okay, so don't tighten them all in until you get them all started. You need a little bit of play. Okay, just get all four started. You tighten them down, it kind of moves the board around a little bit. So get them all four started. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now tighten them down. You need a little bit of play. They get them all started. I know, I just learned that. It may be obvious to other people, but never tighten down. Never tighten down all the screws until you get all of them started, like I just showed you here. Because sometimes when you tighten them down, one side down, the other side is just a little bit off in the alignment. So hopefully I'm about done with this part of this tier. This tier was fun. Seems like each one of the different layers has had its own challenges and frustrations. This is pretty solid now. You got the risers and the first two layers are really solid. Looks like everything's lined up. Pretty happy with it. Okay, so that was second layer. So I'm gonna pause, take about a 5-minute break, come back and work on the third layer. So we're halfway done, it looks like, with the robot assembly.